Yes, I said it. Prayed about your sex life? Or is this a new thought or concept for you? Let's consider some things with this thought. First, God wants us to come to Him boldly. In the scriptures it says that He wants us to come boldly to the throne of grace that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our times of need. Now this tells us that He, our Abba Father, wants us to speak void of fear, being open to discuss our needs, our wants, our concerns, etc. Okay? He wants us to have courage to speak to Him about absolutely everything and anything, including your sex life. If it's okay to talk to Him about your kids, your health, your job, your marriage, your complaints, why would you leave out sex? If you're in a covenant marriage that's ordained by Him, you can definitely talk to Him about that aspect of your marriage. Okay, second, Jesus understands and He sympathizes with our weaknesses and things that we experience. So who else better to talk to about it than the one who created it and ordained it and purified it and consecrated it and said that it was good? I mean, very good. When He created, after He finished creating Eve and built her, and He looked back on that day, He finally said, this is very good. It's very good for a man and a woman to be together in the sight and in the eyes of God. Okay, third, in the Psalms, specifically 138 and 8, the writer says that He, God, will perfect those things that concerns us. So if having a good sex life is a concern of yours, why not let Him perfect it? By the way, having a good, healthy sex life should be a priority and a concern in your marriage. Now 4, there is an enemy or an adversary who absolutely hates marriage, unity, oneness, togetherness, and this enemy will do whatever he can to stop kingdom couples from connecting sexually. This enemy knows and understands the power of the sexual connection between a man and a woman, which is why he goes to great extremes to pervert it and to prevent it. This is why we must go boldly to the throne of grace on behalf of our sex life. Ideally, it would be amazing and powerful if you both prayed about this together. That's ideally. But if you guys are not on the same page about praying together yet, and you haven't made it there yet, that's okay. You can make an impact in this area if you pray individually. So, here are some suggestions I want to offer to you to include when you're thinking about praying for your sex life. Pray for physical attraction and the desire for one another to be there. Pray for you guys to have uninterrupted time together. Pray about functioning and healthy body parts and come against sickness, infirmities, aches, pains, afflictions, disease, medical issues. Pray that it be good, and I mean very good, for both of you, good and effective, okay? Pray about new positions. Pray about new excitement. Pray about new ideas. Pray about what you can include. Pray about proper lubrication, that the bodies are functioning properly. Pray about it lasting long and not being over too quick. Pray about him keeping an erection and not having problems in that area. Pray that it be mind-blowing and not mediocre. Pray that you get no interruptions. Pray about the frequency, like how often you'd like to connect. Those are some of my suggestions. I have a long laundry list of things that I can suggest for you to pray about when you're including sex in your marriage and in your prayer. You know what you want in your bedroom with your spouse. So think about those things and pray about those things. God is concerned about what concerns you. If it's a care of yours, then cast it on Him. Abba Father, remember, He cares for you and your marriage. When it's time to come together, acknowledge the Lord, and I can bet you that He will anoint it and you will have a wonderful and a powerful time. I know this is a little unorthodox, but why not include God in what He created? Try it out and notice a change. When you fight for your marriage, to be hot and holy, don't forget to fight for the sex part too, because that's one area that the enemy wants to fight you on. Show the enemy that God even reigns in your sex life. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to come to you and talk to you about briefly for on today. Thank you so much for joining. I love your feedback and to connect with you. You can connect with me on Facebook or on Instagram, or you can go to my website, www.teamtaylorministries.com, or you can download the Team Taylor Ministries app on your iPhone or on your Android through your stores. Thank you so very much for joining. Make sure you have a wonderful, amazing time with your marriage. Keep love awakened and keep it hot and holy. I'll talk to you next time.